To ShopSabre Minutes, I'm RouterBob. You know, one of the most fun days for a first-time CNC buyer is the day the first part comes off the machine. So I really wanted to do a video about what has to happen before that takes place. And it's really about partnership and it's about support, because you're going to figure out that you become a partner with ShopSabre CNC, because you know it's our role to make you successful with your machine. Let's go back to the very beginning. Everything starts when the deposit's received for your machine. That triggers the shop, and probably the first thing that happens is they start back in welding and start fabricating your frame. You know, along the way, other things are done, painting and all that kind of stuff, and then purchasing make sure that the other components we need are here on time, and so we arrive a certain day, we're going to build a machine. And so our workforce is really interesting back there. It's longevity. You know, the company built the first CNC probably 20 years ago. We have workers in the back that have been here 16 years. And the other day I was in the shop and I was talking to the guys that basically do all the final assembly. And the average tenure for that group's 12 years. So that means that the people who are building your machine really know what they're doing. They've got a lot of experience. So the outcome should be real predictable on that. And once again, that's all part of the partnership thing that we engage in when we deal with a customer. Okay, the machine's assembled. It goes through very, very thorough testing. Passes testing. Then the next thing we do is we actually package it. And one of the things we find, the better we package, the less shipping damage you have. So nowadays shipping damage is very rare for us. So that's how this all starts. Someone from ShopSabre will contact you prior to scheduling the shipment of your CNC to verify that you're ready on your end, okay? Now, once the ship date is determined, then we'll let you know when to have a forklift schedule to unload the truck. Okay, the truck arrives, you get the machine unloaded, you get it put in the shop. It's a good idea to level it at that time. And then the utilities are just about plug and play. So basically you hook up the electricity and the air and the machine should be ready to run. In fact, it was actually ran prior to shipment, so that shouldn't be a problem. Now, we also include some really, really good documentation. So it walks you through step by step everything you have to do to set the machine up and get it installed correctly. Now, let's say maybe there's something that you don't understand. You can call us on the phone, you can text us. We can even hook up remotely to the machine control if that's necessary. Now, you know, actually, in the old days, we used to have people go out and install machines. It's real. A lot of companies still do it, to go out and install machines. And with us, because of our system, it works so well, we found out our installers were just sitting there and watching the customer run the machine for 2 days. So we thought, well, there's no point in having a customer pay that extra charge for nothing. Now, some of the competitors still do that. Some of them look at it as a profit center for the service department. And there's some competitors that basically maybe they ship a machine and it's not quite done and they finish it at install. So, you know, those kinds of things happen in the industry. Okay, now we're ready to learn how to run a machine. Well, that's also done with a training manual. And first off, our machine control is really intuitive and really simple to operate. So those steps are real simple. Now, let's say, for instance, that maybe you're confused. All right, you can call us. You can email us, or we can even connect remotely to the machine if we need to, and all that's free, and that's free for the life of the machine. And that is the life of the machine for the original owner, so that's how that goes. Now, we also have available on-site training if you need it. Now, some companies do that because it's a profit center, but what we found was most people didn't need it, so we have it available. Maybe you have an unusual application you need help with, but that's available if you need it. Now let's look more long term. Let's say 2 years down the road, your business has grown and maybe you've hired a new operator. There's another thing that we offer over here at ShopSabre, and that's training classes. We have CNC training classes once a month, and they're free, once again, as long as the original owner has the machine. Now, think about your new employee. You've got a new employee. You want to get them indoctrinated correctly on the right way to run the machine. You send them over to ShopSabre for the class. That's a tremendous value, and that's a tremendous feature. And once again, that's all free. That's all part of free lifetime support. You know, when you offer free lifetime support, you really become a partner with a customer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this ShopSabre Minute.